Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes. I am the Brofict one, AJ. And today is a beautiful Sunday, May 15th, 2022. We've got a lot going on tonight. We have 4 Game 7s across 2 different sports and playoffs in different rounds, respectively. We've got NASCAR going off today. We've got baseball with a full slate on this Sunday travel day, already kicking off, already starting. So, hey, let's dive right into it. Let's not mess around. Let's start, though, NHL playoffs last night. Epic games all around. It was a beautiful day of baseball and hockey. NBA had the day off so they could set up for this Game 7 here today with the two games, excuse me. Let's go dive into the scores from last night. Last night, Hurricanes wrapping it up at home, 3-2 against the Bruins. Over not hitting, but hey, we'll take the win on the Hurricanes. Lightning, though, coming out shocking on the road against the Leafs, 2-1. That was a very defensively tough game. Shout out to the Lightning for continuing to try to move on to their three-peat. And then finally, last but not least, Oilers and Kings with the nightcap last night. I mean, the Kings just kind of didn't play hockey. It was unbelievable. The goalie, great goaltending on both sides. However, those 2 goals, it was gridlock in the first period. I thought maybe this was going to be a 1-goal game in the third. But the Oilers getting that one in the second, then in third, locked it up for them. Congratulations. Can't wait for second round of hockey action to start. But that does lead us to today's games, and this is going to be the first, and I mean the first picks of the day. Let's get into it. First game of the night is going to be Penguins versus the New York Rangers. They are going to New York, going to be in Madison Square Garden. Rangers are the home favorite here, minus the 1.5. Totals at 6. Penguins plus 107 on the money line. Penguins had a rough time here on the road. Pick here seems to be the under by the quote-unquote experts. Let's see where the money's talking. Yeah, everyone's kind of on the home favorite here. It's hard not to be, especially the way the Rangers have been playing at home in this playoff series. They've been unreal, honest to God. 65% of the money, not much of a discrepancy when it comes to the sharps coming in and the big money coming in. So, yeah, that's not bad right there. As much as I like the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I wish they would do better. Give me the under. Give me the under, and I'll take Penguins plus the 1.5. This is going to be a close game. I don't see this being a blowout by any means necessary. So, yeah, bro, give me the Penguins plus the 1.5, total under 6. Nice little parlay action there. Let's go ahead and check out what that would be, actually. Oh, yeah, I was looking at NASCAR. We will get into that in a moment. Exciting race coming out of Kansas City today. Where's hockey? There we go. These sports books make it so hard to find your sport. And yeah, you have a search function, but the search functions on these none of them work. It's terrible. So yeah, we'll take the 1.5, under 6. One or more of your selections cannot be parlayed. What? Oh, they're not offering a same game parlay for this. Are they going to give me a double at least? Both teams to score. 60-minute. Wow. Okay, maybe later in the day they'll put it together. For some reason, they don't have the same game parlay options up. And yes, technically this is a same game parlay, even though you're just taking the points and a total, side and a total, or whatever the hell you want to call it. The books with the same game parlay stuff have been able to kind of manipulate what they can and can't take action on, especially when it comes to stuff like this. It does make the better
have to split their bet up, essentially, spend a little bit more money to win the same amount, especially because you're not going to get the good odds. Because I'm taking Pittsburgh it's plus 1.5 at minus 230, under the 6 at plus 100. Yeah, I'm getting a little plus money there with the plus 100. 2-leg parlay, this probably comes out to maybe minus 110 if we're being realistic. Just because the juice is so heavy on the Penguins. So it's probably about a minus 110 parlay. Maybe you get it at even money, but I doubt it because the under 6 is barely even money and probably going to move. But look for that if you're interested there. But that's my pick for the day. Give me the Penguins on the puck line and give me the under. It's going to be a big defensive game. But the moment I see a puck go into that net a minute and a half in, I'm live betting the over. But that's just because, I don't know, why not? Don't have to bet the whole damn board, but we might. Damn as well might. Next game we're talking about here is the Stars versus the Flames. The Stars have been very generous this betting season in hockey, covering, winning games they're not supposed to, and just being great dogs all year. Messing around and getting into the playoffs. Calgary Flames have, pardon the pun, been on fire. I mean, bro, they've just been cooking. Cooking. I didn't even look at the spreads and everything. I mean, I know it's at 1.5 with the Flames. Total's at 5. That seems low. What does Caesars post it at? 5.5. Okay, so they're going to give you a little juice there because you're going to take the half point, no push. That's solid. That's a great pick. I love that. All right. Before I get too excited about the over, let's look at some trends and everything for shits and giggles, even though they don't mean a damn thing. Total's gone over in 2 of the Flames' last 5 games. That's terrible. Total's gone over in half of them when they're playing the 41 games at home. Dallas Stars looking at about the same, a little bit less. But that's when they are at home. Doesn't say anything about the road. You're seeing big money, big bets here on the Flames. They're going to be the public favorite here. 8% of the money on the Stars. I'm shocked that we're not getting the money line at a better number then. Plus 180. That's cheap. That's not the best number. 175 here at Caesars. Minus 210 is very generous. I think they're posting it like that because it's a playoff game. And that makes sense. I get it. With that being said, this is probably going to be the degenerate play of the day. I'm taking Stars money line. I'm taking over 5.5 for nice little same gamer there. Plus 519. It's Sunday, and if baseball so far this season has taught me anything, is that Sundays get wonky. All right, along with Sundays being weird, effed up, and not making sense whatsoever when it comes to sports gambling in general. Taking to the fact that it's a Game 7, too. It's a Game 7. That means anything can happen. So if you go ahead and take the unpredictability and take like 33% of that and then add it to the unpredictability of, a Sunday, which is another 33%, you have a 66 and third chance of some crazy shit happening. And so I'm taking that 66 and a third chance of crazy shit happening right here in this game tonight. Because on the basketball side of it, if crazy shit happens tonight, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for me, for Noah, for anybody in Arizona, a Suns fan. We're going to get into that here in just a second. But yeah, those are going to be my picks on the ice tonight. Give me the Stars plus the 175 on the money line, over 5.5 at plus 125 as well. And then give me the Penguins plus 1.5 on the puck line. Give me the under 6. Hey, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. I'm feeling good today. The board's looking good today. The picks are feeling good today. It's flowing. It's flowing. Let's take all the sportsbook money today on this crazy Game 7 Sunday. With that being said, let's head from the ice to the hard court. Starting us off, Milwaukee Bucks going to the Boston Celtics. Celtics are a 5-point favorite, holding at 5. That's what the line opened at. That's where it's staying at. Total at 205.5. Whew. Low total. They've been pretty low totals going into these games 6 and 7, and for a good reason. They've been low-scoring games. A lot of these role players have not been performing well on the road. Talking to a source I trust, not a source, but talking to someone that I trust in the basketball world, one of his things that he pointed out was, hey, these role players are just playing better at home. They're more comfortable. They can get in the groove. It's an easier day. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So is that why all these home teams are winning? I mean, you look at the Mavericks and the Suns. That's been home teams just trading wins back and forth, and not even close wins. Like, they've been close to blowouts, with some teams coming back late in the fourth, which is great. But, oh, man. If this is going to continue to be a home court duel, it's going to continue to be a home court duel. Let's look what the money's talking. Because I would assume, wow. So, 68% of the bets, 60% of the money, making the Bucks the public favorite. However, money talks differently. 32% of the bets, 40% of the money. I know what you're thinking, AJ. Why does that matter? That's 8% of a difference on the dog. Well, yeah, because that's 8% that's not here. That means the 8% of the people that put the bets on were not as confident as another 8% that put money on the Celtics. That means someone knows something. Celtics are the home team. I guess you can go with recency bias on why you think the Bucks would win with the way Giannis performed, with the way that's a hard one. I don't get it. Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take the Celtics minus the 5. 205 and a half. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I really do. It's game 7. Unlike, I think they're going to let the shots fly. They're going to let the shots fly. Jason Tatum's probably going to go for 40. Giannis is probably going to go for 40. So we go ahead and we take Boston minus 5. Total going over. Oh, that's a parlay of everything I have. And then what? Let's just go ahead, fuck it around. Giannis double-double is minus 1,000. That's terrible. Giannis can get a triple-double and they can still lose. So if you want to get real degen with it, you throw Giannis Antetokounmpo triple-double. Oh, they're saying I can't parlay that. Huh. Probably the total. Right? Yeah, it was the total. Because obviously if Giannis scores, because it's one of those correlation things. If Giannis scores a triple-double, the likelihood of going over 205 and a half is very high because other people are going to score. Blah, 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 blah. That's how they get there. 35 and a half points. That's a shit ton of points. Let's go. PAR. What's Drew Holiday at? 32 and a half PAR. Points, assists, and rebounds. They add all of them together, whether it goes over or under that. Boston. Yeah, nothing I really like there. Yeah, I'm not much of a same game parlay guy in basketball. I love it in the NFL and MLB. But this shit is just so fickle. If I was getting real degen with it, I would take the plus 2,200 here. Can I go under 205 and a half? Would it give it to me? Interesting. Always fascinating to see how the sports books work and everything like that. But yeah, that's gonna ease. Oh wait, oh my God, I almost switched to the next sport. But what are we talking about? We got game of the night. Mavs, Suns, game 7 in Phoenix, Arizona at the Footprint Center. Suns doing what they do, and that's open up at home as a 6-point favorite, now moving to 6.5. Totals at 205. All right, welcome to the Homer pick of the day, because my analysis on this is going to be as a fan and is not going to be professional for the first couple minutes here. I'm the first to admit the Suns have not been looking good so far in this playoff series. They have been struggling on the road, which is shocking for them because they were one of the better road teams this season. Chris Paul just not seeming there. I don't know if Chris Paul is still in the building. I don't know if Chris Paul still wants to play basketball. But as of right now, it's not feeling like he's there. Don't get me wrong, he is physically there, but he is not fired up. He is not taking control. He is not demanding more from these younger guys like he does every other game. I don't get it. And, I get getting into a slump, having a bad game, and then, okay, yeah, shake it off. It's playoffs. Let's get it together. But he's just not been able to do it. He's not been able to do it. Thank God for players like DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, Devin Booker, at least putting up 19. We would love more production out of him. But with such a young team, your older guy, your veteran, your OG, your leader, he needs to be on point, because if he starts losing it, he starts becoming disinterested, he starts, not messing around, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's like you're going out to the clubs with your boys and you're ordering a round of shots and one of them's like, nah, I'm good. Like, it just throws off the vibe of the night, Just doesn't make sense to me. I hope he gets it together. And if he does get it together, he's going to have an epic Game 7. If he does, he's going for a double-double easy tonight. If he has a good Game 7, Devin Booker is going over 25.5 points tonight. If he has a good game tonight, DeAndre Ayton is going double-double tonight. If he has a good game, Mikal Bridges over PAR or over blocks, assists, and steals. It's going to be one of those games where, and don't get me wrong, it is a team sport. And the Suns are not defined by one player, but they are defined by the chemistry. And if the chemistry for the team is off, they're going to be off all game. Because like I've been saying this entire series, if the Suns lose, they didn't lose to the Mavs. No, they didn't lose to the Mavs. They lost to Luka. And that'd be the second time in 2 years the Suns have been bounced from the playoffs due to one player. Last year, Giannis. This year being Luka. And that's not to discredit the Mavs whatsoever. That is not to discredit what that team has done, how they have been able to get here and perform it the way they are performing. It's just a statement. It's just what it is, though. Because without Luka, that team's not in the playoffs. Sorry, you're not. Same thing with the Grizzlies. Yes, they can win without Ja, but without Ja, you're not in the playoffs. Simple as that. Simple as that. Lakers, if they don't have LeBron, they don't even have a shot at the play-in tournament. It is what it is. But with that being said, I got to talk about the picks tonight, because that's called a black screen. That wasn't me. Let's try that again. Boom. Baby. 6.5 point spread. Moneyline minus 295. Fuck. Total 205. I guess. Give me the Suns 6.5 over 205. I do think this game's going over. Both of these teams are able of scoring high. Actually, let me take that back. I do not want to take the over. What do I want to take? I want to look at Suns team total. 106.5. Yeah, give me Suns team total over 106.5. Suns minus the 6.5. All right, Degen play of the day. Chris Paul triple-double at plus 1,200. Go ahead. We'll take the team total out of there. See what the same game parlay would come up with. DA, give me that double-double. Total points. 28.5. Cam Johnson. Bridges. PAR. No, I'm not touching that, buddy. Wait a second. Wait. Whoa. PAR for D-Book, 38.5. What was his total points? Booker total points 28.5, so he just needs 10, so that's a double-double at least. So he needs a double-double. What's D-Book double-double? They don't even have it posted. Good. They're going to try that. Yep, that's probably my pick. This is the Degenerate same-game parlay of the day. Getting you plus 6,000 odds. We're going Suns minus the 6.5. Chris Paul triple-double, DeAndre Ayton double-double, and Jay Crowder 18.5 PAR. All of that beautifully. $10 wins you 610. It can't lose. It can't lose because I say it can't lose. That's the title of the parlay. It can't lose parlay. It just can't lose. It's one of those things. Same game. But again, do your own research. This is just what I like today. And it is the degenerate pick of the day. Remember, I have Chris Paul triple-double there, and he has barely touched 10 points in these last 3 playoff games. But I think he's due. It's one of those things in my gut. I just gotta follow. Suns in 7. Suns in 7. You love to see it. All right. Hey, let's do something we like to do here on the show, or at least I like to do here on the show. And that's go and taking a right turn around a 1.5 mile track this week. That track being in Kansas City. Welcome to the NASCAR Advent Health 400. The flag drop is today at 12:15 on the West Coast. And hey, let me tell you, NASCAR, it's been an exciting season for the boys making those right turns. Brand new cars mean much faster, much more speed, much more crashes, than a lot of shit drama going on. It's been crazy. Big storyline coming out of today. Logano and Haley, they lose a crew member for not passing inspection on Saturday. They failed twice, so the penalty is they lose one. Each of their crew chiefs will be taking a ride on the Pine tonight. With that being said, the best part about NASCAR is being able to bet on it. Honest to God, it's like having... Where the hell is it? It's essentially like NFL Sunday, except you get one game. It's about 3 hours long of a race. You just throw it on, keep it on in the background. You just check in every once in a while, but it makes it a lot more exciting if you got some skin in the game, and there are so many options you can bet on when it comes to NASCAR that you gotta do it. So let's get into it. All right. Most popular one you can bet on is race winners. Just outright, essentially, for it. Kyle Larson being the favorite here tonight. Kyle Busch second at plus 700. My personal favorite, Joey Logano. He is my boy at plus 1,800. Shout out to the W last week. Also bet on winning manufacturers. Caesars does not have the best... What's it called? Caesars does not have the best lines when it comes to NASCAR. They really only offer those main markets right there. They do have head-to-head matchups, which is fun. But the head-to-heads are just a little bit harder to follow, and especially because if it's a longer, it's a race, so it takes a minute. I'll view the odds. Let's see because I believe DraftKings has a little bit better views when it comes to NASCAR, a little bit better lines. If I can find it. Hey, Degens, am I blind or what? They have volleyball up there, but where's game lines? They have Aussie rules up there, but no NASCAR. This is unbelievable. I love Aussie rules. I'm not taking a shot at Aussie rules, but... Let's try searching for it. Do they have a search option? No, they do not. Again, these sports books make it hard to find stuff sometimes. But they have all of these. Soccer. Maybe they just don't book NASCAR. I don't think they book NASCAR. Let's try auto. Let's try motor. Motorsports. I just missed it. They labeled it something weird. There we go. So yeah, top 3, top 5. That's majority of the things that I enjoy. That's the majority of the markets I like betting on because it is just damn hard to pick a good favorite, and you can still get really good numbers. My boy Joey Logano, he is plus 2,000 to win it all here, but plus 550 to top 3, plus 250 to top 5. I mean, he won last week, so obviously everyone's expecting him to fall off just a bit. Oh, that's all they offer, really. I mean, I guess it's not one of the bigger markets out there. They probably don't enjoy taking as much action on it because it is so damn unpredictable. And you literally can have, right here, BJ McLeod plus, what is that, 100,000? Oh, yeah, plus 100,000, $10. They don't want to be paying out $10K on a $10 bet. And it's not liquid enough of a market. They don't have enough people betting on it, so they don't have enough money pooled together to really pay that out. So it would be a huge loss. Then you get some asshole throwing 100 on it. You're paying out 100K. And then you get some real asshole who pays $250 on there. It's $250,000. You're just effing up. Honest to God, I'm going to F around and probably throw $5 on BJ McLeod just for shits and giggles. Because it'd be cool to walk out with 5K because some long shot of long shots won. Or even be safe, quote unquote, taking plus 13,000 to win. I mean, do what you want to do. Do your own research, but NASCAR's fun. Give it a shot. I love it. It's definitely one of the better sports to kick back, open a beer, and enjoy. Throw some bets on, live bet on it. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. You got nothing else to do today. You don't want to watch the NBA playoffs. You don't want to watch any hockey playoffs, even though they're all game 7s. Go ahead, throw it on. It's even on before that. It's on early. So I highly recommend the NASCAR and giving that a shot. I am going to stay off the diamond today. Staying off the diamond today, Sundays being getaway days, make it a little bit more difficult to handicap because everyone's mind just seems to be elsewhere and you can't really get it. And you're thinking, AJ, you're crazy. No, because these are humans too. These are athletes. They have lives. They have shit going on. And so, yeah, if I'm, been on the road for the last week and a half, all I'm thinking about is trying to get home and everything like that. I got to get through these 9 innings in this afternoon, and then I'll be home for dinner. So, yeah, some people got some other stuff on their mind. Definitely leads for some underdog victories and stuff like that, but more unpredictable than being able to really go in there and, look into numbers and see what you can find. With that being said, before we wrap it up on this beautiful Sunday, let's take a look at something sad, and that's the crypto market today. Well, I guess it's looking a little bit better. We have Bitcoin trading back at 30,000. ETH staying at 2,000, finally hovering back above there. When we checked in yesterday, it was at about 1,900 and a low 1,900 for that. We seem to be holding... Yeah, not too bad. We seem to be holding at about $2,000 today. And it's just, going to continue to be the fear in the market. Crypto's down. Everything's down. But yeah, seeing just nice little movement here. Nothing to worry about. Just some easy selling. Probably a lot of day trading going on, as you can see. Is an improvement of about a week ago. That was rough. When everything kind of just hit the fan. But, we're starting to level out here. We're starting to level out and then maybe hopefully continue to go up from there. Let's look at some other coins out there. Luna having a rough go about it. Whew. Yeah, so this is the 5-day. As you can see, was all the way up at $31 and then just... I hear professionals in the industry call this what they call the oh shit. The oh shit line when it just kind of... And so, yeah, that's how they're all feeling, and I can't really blame them, especially Luna being one of those more stable coins, or what was thought to be one of those more stable coins that you could put money into. Apparently not. That's crypto. Everything is volatile, hoping for Luna to come back, because I did take a small play on it. It's so low. It's one of those things, if you have a little bit of liquidity and you just kind of want to mess around, throw some money in there. If you believe in crypto, you think this is just a temporary bear market, then it's going to come back again. I am not a financial advisor. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just a degen who likes talking into a microphone and happens to like crypto. So it's an odd mix. Look at another project that I was excited about because it was supposed to be epic, and now it's kind of getting the ball dropped. Okay, let me take that back. It's not getting the ball dropped. All right, what Yuga Labs and Ape and what they're trying to do with the other side and everything, I respect it. The metaverse is hard, especially as a metaversal entrepreneur. I get it. This shit's never been done before. You have no idea what you're doing because it's never been done before. No reference point or anything. But just with the other side land drop and how much of a fiasco that was, to not really being clear on the utilities or what you can do in the other side. I saw there is video of gameplay going around from the devs and everything like that, and it looks cool. It looks half decent. It looks like a good video game. It's going to be, essentially like an MMORPG, but yeah, you know what it looked like to me? If you've ever played the game, it was an older game, online MMORPG by Disney. It's called Toontown, and you literally made your own tune and everything, walked around this world and stuff. You had battles and stuff. It was kind of one of the first metaverses, before it was a metaverse. Had its quote-unquote own base currency and everything like that. It was great, but that's exactly what the other side gameplay looks like. Hold on, I gotta find this now, because this is crazy. Toontown, it was a game back when I was a kid. Yeah, there it is, some bitch. Toontown. Yeah, I'll pull it up in just a second. I gotta find the Yuga Labs other side one, because Jesus Christ, it looks identical. Other side, not trailer. What's it called? Demo? Gameplay? That's what it is. Thank you, Degens. I'm losing my mind. That's not gameplay. Not gameplay. Oh, some bitch. Where is it? I didn't know. I didn't know where it is. Let's see if the video's there. All right, we're gonna kind of discover this together, because I haven't watched this one yet. I haven't watched this yet, but I believe. So this is the trailer. Is this gameplay though? Shout out to Tex Inspector. This is their video. Just using it for reference. So that's kind of what the other deeds look like and everything. Oh, they had gameplay. Oh, here it is. This is what I wanted to show you. So this is the gameplay. This is the world of the other side and kind of what they're looking at doing. Obviously low resolution. It's still early and everything like that. But this is kind of what it's looking like right now. Not bad. Really not bad at all. It looks damn good for what it is. Very big open space. Yeah, it looks good. I'm excited for it. However, tell me it doesn't look just like this. I mean, son of a bitch. I can't get into a good picture. Oh my goodness. Let's try. Here we go. So this is Disney's Toontown, what was an MMORPG game. Really kind of the first, one of the first metaverses out there. But then again, MMORPGs have all just kind of been their own separate metaverse, just not with the monetary value that the crypto and NFT space has been able to bring it, if you really think about it. But yeah, I mean, wait, let's get outside. There's the cogs. Yeah, you just fought a bunch of, but yeah. I mean, come on. Come on, Yuga. Like, you're telling me this is the best we can do right now? And now, don't get me wrong, I get it. It's in development and everything like that, but if this is what we're seeing again, I get it. And it is development. I hope it's going to be a lot better than this when it's all said and done, but if it's not, I'm not saying this could break Yuga Labs, but would definitely be a stain on the reputation. if they can't produce this right, because this metaverse drop has kind of been fumbled from the bag, and people are already calling out the gameplay, saying, I saw one video game developer, I cannot remember the name for the life of me, I'm so sorry, but they said, working in the video game industry, yeah, this looks pretty good and everything, but that's what a demo looks like. The demo will always look better, and the gameplay will always look better before it's released to the masses due to server space, lag time, all that fun stuff that you can control a little bit more in a testing environment. I'm bullish. I'm still bullish. I still have all my ape coin that I bought when I first bought it. Yes, I'm taking a hit with this price drop. We're slowly getting the rebound at 860. It's all going to be how Yuga Labs steps forward, because if they can put their next foot forward with this metaverse drop, if they can put this next step forward with their NFT marketplace or anything like that, maybe even their own chain, so that we're not on the Ethereum network burning all that gas and creating these gas wars and everything like that. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to keep an eye on it like I do. It's going to be a good one. Decentraland Mana with a nice little rebound here. Where's my Doge? SHIB is still at nothing. Doge fall off the top list. It's at like 8 cents. It doesn't really matter. With that being said, Degens, it's a beautiful Sunday. Go out there and enjoy it. Bet the whole damn board, because, why not? You got nothing else to do. I don't have anything else to do, at least. With that being said, I've been the Brofict One. Follow us on Twitter at DegenTakes, myself at Brofict1, Noah at N_Engelbretson. And yeah, we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.